welcome again to another fun adventure with Captain Condor. In this episode, we're going to ride an Atlantic submarine in Kailua Bay in Kona, Hawaii. Be sure, as you're watching this, to see if you can spot the pufferfish, reef sharks, shipwrecks, coral, and other sea life that we see from the viewports in the submarine. Be sure and stay and watch the end where I'll give a review and some helpful tips if you decide to do this adventure yourself. Here we are. We're about ready to become submariners, Cole. Aren't you excited?
If you need restroom, this is it.
And there's our boat. It's coming in.
Right there, try and make this as quick and brief as possible for everybody. Coast Guard requires us to do this stuff. So, like I said, quick and warm. Open it up, right? Pull onto the red cap, front and back, right? Flip it over your face forward, already. You're gonna look like this gentleman right there. Okay, that's okay. Okay. All right, great.
Bub, you know how to hold your breath, right?
Watch your sides. I'm going to close this gate.
Okay. Hey, say hi. Oh, there's Cole. He's going down into the sub. Do you know how to hold your breath?
Yeah.
Wow, they got us stacked in here like sardines.
Alright, everybody, welcome aboard the Atlantis. Alright, everybody, welcome aboard. Sit back, relax, enjoy the air conditioning. We're about to get underway.
What do you think this buddy is cool? Look, he even shows.
Well, let's clear to your side, clear to that, clear to that. All tanks at your dock.
All tanks up, 4-9.
4-9.
Got.
Operational.
Alright folks, and just like that, we are all officially submariners. Give your guys a nice loud round of applause.
Yay!
Less than 1% of people can say they've ever been on a submarine. You guys see me up here? All the way up in the front. Okay, everybody sitting on this side, that's the port side. Everyone on this side, say port.
Port!
Very good, so if this is the port side, what does that make this side?
Starboard.
Starboard side. I was going to say the other side, but you guys crushed it. Okay. So above your viewports here, we have these white bags. Okay, we call those the aloha bags. If you guys are not feeling so well, go ahead and say aloha to this morning's breakfast or lunch. Nice Mai Tais, okay? That's not the... All right, so above my right shoulder over here, I've got a depth gauge telling us how deep we are throughout the shoulder. As we're making our way down to the reef here, I want you guys to pull out your cell phones, take a look up and have communications with our surface crew. We use what is called a UWT, or an underwater telephone. We'll be establishing communications in just a moment. But we
Atlantis surface, Atlantis TAC comms check on the underwater telephone.
Atlantis, we hear you loud and clear.
Got you loud and clear as well. Our vents are secure, positive buoyancy has been established, and we are cruising above the reef.
Atlantis,
Thank you, sir. Let's talk to you soon.
Oh, there's a fish.
All right, that was our UWT.
See the fish?
All right, so now we are cruising above the reef here. We've got a couple different kinds of coral that we're already looking at. We have, it's very easy to identify all of the coral down here, folks. Keep an eye in between the crevices and cracks of all of the coral that you're seeing down here. You might spot something that I don't see, or the person next to you doesn't see. Lots of things that camouflage themselves in the coral here. Finger coral is fingers kind of reaching up to the sky, kind of looks like little fingers. Lobe coral looks like earlobes. All right, cauliflower coral looks like cauliflower. All right, the scientists did not get very creative while naming all of this coral. So the coral, things like that. Starboard side, looks like there's some ta'ape there, small schools. Ta'ape are the blue-striped snapper. Therefore, you know, if we were to shine a flashlight onto this coral and actually use light, we would actually be able to see the color. Or if we were to bring that coral up to the surface, we could actually see the color that is actually there.
But what do you mean they require you to go?
Well, not require, I mean...
That's the limit?
Yeah, that's the limit that we're allowed to go. Yeah.
How much does the sub cost?
So this submarine cost about $3 million in 2001 when it was built. Now today, if we wanted to build one, it would cost about $10 million.
Wow. How many like this?
So there's about 8 different subs in operation right now. Yeah.
Worldwide, or just for your country?
Well, not worldwide. So worldwide, there's a bunch of different kinds of submarines that are in ops. But just for our company, yeah, we have about 8 in operation. Like I said, that is the goatfish. Also seeing some silver dollar damsels, or the Oreo cookie fish.
Ooh, what's that? A pufferfish?
Oh, pufferfish. Yeah, look at that.
Inside, there's a little buoy out there. We call that the northern marker buoy. Kind of indicates where we are throughout the dive. We have little things that we have down here to tell us where we are, so that we don't get lost.
Wow.
We use our depth and we use our...
That is just awesome.
In other waters, they actually are a lot bigger. Here, our waters are colder, so we've seen that movie. One of my favorite fish out here, they actually memorize all the crevices and cracks of all the coral out here. So therefore, if a predator came around, they know exactly where to hide at any point in time. Very smart fish.
Ooh, sea urchin.
There are sea urchins out here, or we call them vana. Is what exactly? So yeah, the coral out here, yeah, that finger coral, like that looks like the little fingers reaching up to the sky. That's bright red. Yeah, it does look purple, doesn't it? So and all of that lobe coral that kind of looks like earlobes or like mountains, like out there. That's a bright green color.
So if you were scuba diving, would you see the red?
No. So like I said, since you're down all the way.
Hey, if you're enjoying this video with Captain Condor, be sure and hit the like button and the subscribe button. Share it with your friends and family. Leave your comments below on what you thought, and we'll see you later.
This far, we lose colors throughout the spectrum. If you had a flashlight down here, or if we put lights on the submarine, you would be able to see that color. So there's a few different kinds of sharks out here. We have in these waters we have white-tipped reef sharks. That's something that we may or may not see throughout our dive. You never really know. There are tiger sharks in these waters. Wreck of the day. It's looking like our pilot is going to put it on the port side first.
Here comes the boat.
Don't worry, starboard side. We're going to flip the sub around for you guys and give you guys a good look at it. good question. This shipwreck sank in 1996. They knew it was coming. This was a shark diving operation. What they did is they did a shark diving operation out here. They have this giant boom on the shipwreck out here, and it would lower people into the water. It is now considered one of our artificial reef systems out here. Operations, cool stuff. It's not the Huma Huma Nuka Nuka. The parrot. What they can do is, well, how you can identify them really is the males are completely blue and like kind of turquoise. Alpha female in the group will actually change color and change herself into a male in order to reproduce. It changes genders. Yeah, completely. Yeah. Very interesting fact about the parrotfish there. Why is that? That's because as we get deeper, the light doesn't make it all the way down here. Coral feeds off of the light. Later on throughout the day, it's kind of funny because they come out here every single day. All right, so I think our pilot found all of these pufferfish. Put them up. They're huge. They're some of the bigger pufferfish that I've seen. Sea grass, which is what we're going to be seeing here shortly, and also the.
Wow! Look at that! He's coming right up to the window.
Now we're seeing those. Yeah. View. This shipwreck is called the Lady. This one sank in 1986 due to a fire on board. Oh, there's a lot of those. Right, we are the tippy top of a giant mountain chain underneath the ocean. So we're actually taller than Mount Everest if you go past how tall we actually are. So it just keeps going and going and going. Yeah, we're taller than Everest. Yeah, but we are just the tippy top above, sea level. You know.
Oh, you can see our wash blowing off the prop wash.
All right, so now we are wrapping up, and what we're going to end up doing is we're going to be touching down on the ocean floor.
We're gonna touch the ocean floor, dude. There we go.
There's so many tires.
Right, yeah, so take a look at those depth gauges as we touch down here. There we go, you felt it? You give your loved ones the deepest hug or kiss you've ever given them.
There you go.
And with that, we're
Atlantis surface, Atlantis 10, we have completed our tour, which maps a depth of 107 feet in our dive today. Just get short and south of the lady, requesting heading and clearance service.
Atlantis 10, you're clear to depth of 40 feet. Make your heading is 010.
Clear to 40-010, air has been sent, we are passing through 9 feet of water.
There we go. Climb back up to the surface.
Passing through 70 feet, holding below 40.
This is Air Secure, clear source, clear service.
Understanding, clear to service, switching, isolating, blowing your valves, coming all the way up.
Oh, there's some really big fish over
So
there.
with that, guys, this is going to be the fastest part of our dive. We are filling our air ballast tank, so we are shooting up to the surface. We did send an air bubble up there so that they know where we are, because, I mean, as you can see, we don't have a periscope on this submarine, so they circle around that air bubble, make sure no vessels are coming, and then we shoot up to the surface, kind of like a core.
There we go. Here comes the surface.
I'm going to have you sit right over here, okay?
Oops, sorry.
No, you're okay.
Nicole, I'm gonna let you go first. I want to film you going out, okay? Oh yeah, look at that.
Alright guys, welcome back to the surface safe and sound. How about a nice loud round of applause to our pilots and Josh?
You guys do a hard time up here on the submarine. Make sure you say thank you to Tyler as well for doing all the real hard work out here. So if you feel like you take care of you, make sure you take care of him. Stand by just a few more moments. We will let you know when we're clear to disembark again. Thanks for joining us. Mahalo nui loa and aloha.
Maybe. That's a good point.
Alright guys, in just a few moments we will be getting the clearance to disembark. So when that does happen, starboard side, you guys are going to be coming towards me. Port side, you guys are going to be going out the aft hatch. That way you're going to be going that way. You two, you guys are together, right?
Yeah, all right.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
There you go, bub.
Welcome back, guys.
Yeah, it was fun.
$1 $3 million to make, costs about $10 million now. It's a completely battery operated vessel. Alright, so let's send these guys off with a nice big aloha on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Aloha!
Let them know.
I would give this expedition 5 stars. It's the most fun and unique experience that I've ever done. Where else in the world can you go and ride a submarine and become a submariner? So a couple tips when you're doing this: make sure and arrive 30 minutes before your scheduled time. It costs about $148 for adults and $66 for kids. Be sure and bring a camera and a bottle of water. The trip lasts about 45 minutes and it's about a 12 to 15 minute boat ride to travel from the pier out to the submarine. Be sure and stay tuned. Check out my other fun adventures and we'll see you later.